Now, this is the world record attempt for the world's smallest house. And this is the lunatic that's,
That's about it.
Now, is this your boat, or are you just destroying other people's property?
This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. This video footage shows the moment that illegal immigrants get their way off a boat that was called Freedom and was driven by Stephen Redhead, also known as Lord Stephen Redhead of SHANKLIN. Himself, along with several others, have been convicted today for participating in smuggling humans across the English Channel into the UK. The court said that he had smuggled over 51 other Albanian immigrants before he was actually arrested, and the footage that they released today shows them actually making the escape from the boat. The reason he's called Lord Redhead is that he's created some sort of character where he lived on the Isle of Wight, but he called himself the Lord Redhead of SHANKLIN, and he said that he had been given this title by business associates back in 2007. But upon fact-checking this, I was able to determine that this couldn't be true, because he would have to be approved by the Queen in order to be a lord. So for some reason the local papers called him this, and from that point on referenced him as a lord. He also had a statue made of him, which was a cross between himself and Rocky, and he had his face put on a Rocky statue wood carving, and he had an unveiling of this statue at his own home, where members of the island press and also locals came to see him pretend to be a muscular boxer. So he was quite a bizarre, eccentric character anyway. And as I said, Stephen Redhead, age 47, who now lives in Newport, has been convicted along with Christopher Barber, who is 55, from SHANKLIN in the Isle of Wight. They have been found guilty by a jury for conspiring to facilitate the commission of a breach of UK immigration law. And the convictions follow a 7-day trial at Portsmouth Crown Court. Jean-Pierre Labelle, 45, from the Isle of Wight also, pled guilty at Portsmouth Crown Court on the 3rd of February to the same offence. On the 17th of March 2020, Labelle travelled to France on a 70-foot yacht that was called the Anore. He went with Redhead and also Barber, and they returned to the marina in Hampshire on the 19th of March with 10 additional people, and they were suspected to be illegal immigrants entering the UK. CCTV showed the moment that some of them actually fled, and this was released by the Hampshire Constabulary, and it was passed on to the Regional Organised Crime Unit, and they used it in their conviction. Between the 26th of June and the 27th of June 2020, Labelle organised journeys on a small boat called Freedom, and he was unsuccessful in one of them after he was intercepted by the National Crime Agency and also French police. 6 Albanian nationals were also found on board, along with 2 other criminal associates who were arrested in France. Labelle, Redhead and Barber were charged with the offences on the 25th of May last year, and today's convictions were part of the detailed investigation into people smuggling that the French and NCA police were working on as an operation. And of course, there's been a lot of interest, especially in the past year, how they're crossing over from the English Channel. And it turns out that sometimes they're being moved by people that are otherwise respected, people that have got businesses, because Stephen Redhead was a property developer and he was very well respected and well known in his local area, and this would obviously raise the question as to why he was able to get away with this. But quite clearly he had some sort of privilege that he was able to go without detection for so long, because this wasn't the only time that he'd done this, and I'm sure that if he hadn't been caught he would have continued to do it. So I really want to hear what people have to say on this story. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And follow me online as well at Scarcity Studios on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Facebook. And I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.
Sent in from China. These tiles were imported from
China, from China, eh?
Yeah, copper gear. These come from Portugal. They're expensive.
Just saw him out there. He was dressed. He's in the back of a chauffeur-driven Bentley. He was a very young-looking chauffeur. It was a pretty old Bentley, you know, one of these kind of 10 grand jobs. And I must be honest, he was dressed in +4s, as if he was trying to pull off some kind of gag.